The power on the dark side.
Hello everyone, what is up? It is Luke here and I'm back with another Harry Potter / Fantastic Beasts wand review for you, and in this video we are looking at Nicolas Flamel's wand. So the box, on camera it's showing up as kind of a rosy sort of scarlet colour, but in person it's more of a sort of a maroon or maybe more like a burgundy colour. I was actually thinking that it would look similar to the colour of Theseus Scamander's wand box on camera, but actually they are kind of similar when you put the two side by side, but Nicolas Flamel's wand box is definitely more red than Theseus's was, or is rather. Of course you do have Nicolas Flamel's name on the sticker, or on the stickers, which are either side of the box, and of course you pull that off and you have the black organza ribbon with the much tighter black cushioning, and of course the actual wand is on the inside. So Nicolas Flamel's wand, most of the fun really is in the handle, as you can see, but I will do an overview as I've done before and then we'll go close up. Okay, so with the handle of Nicolas Flamel's wand, you can see that there is this kind of rotted fang of sorts, and in shape it reminds me of a few things actually. It kind of resembles to me the basilisk fangs, because you have because of the fact that it is curved. It also, to me, kind of looks like the horn to me is in the shape of, well, I can imagine a potion vial looking something a bit like this, which would, if so, that's rather fitting, I guess, what with Nicolas Flamel having the elixir of life, and not to mention by the time of Fantastic Beasts he is a very senior man, he's not exactly fresh-faced. But it also kind of reminds me of Voldemort's wand, the hook on Voldemort's wand, which, you know what, if I can, I'll try and get it out to compare. So if I just hold the handles up and show you, they both have a curvature to them, but with Nicolas Flamel's it's inverted, so of course the fang type end is pointing down rather than pointing upwards. You can see that, and the colour scheme of the fang for the handle is, well, the portion of it that's white, it is kind of an off-white, like an ivory sort of colour, similar to Voldemort's, coincidentally enough. But moving back to this, there is a contrast in tone in terms of colour, because you have again the sort of off-white with this rotted brown, which kind of to me it kind of resembles an apple core for when you've eaten an apple and then of course it gets stained with the light brown as it decomposes. That's what this kind of reminds me of. And actually on the inside there is sort of a slot that forms as you get closer to the edge of the handle. And moving into the adornment here, you've got sort of like golden flowers almost, that basically consume the entire adornment, and you do have hints of a matte black, and then the actual shaft, you can see a hint of dark brown there, but the rest of it is a much lighter brown, and you do have the Warner Brothers licensing, and similar to Theseus's wand, it does have black dents and scratches along it, but it's more, it's spread across pretty basically all of the wand, or all of the shaft rather, but it's a very similar colour. In person it looks, again, it kind of makes me think of redwood, but on camera it's showing up as more of an orangey brown, and then the tip is just plain flat tip. There's nothing, it's just a plain flat tip, there's nothing special about it really. In terms of the way you hold this, of course, because of the very unconventional handle, you do have to sort of adjust your grip in some way, and you can't really use the curve as a way to hold it like you would Voldemort's, because again it's inverted, so you can't really rest your hand, or you can't really rest your grip. I mean, you can hold it, but if you try and hold it flat like that, yeah, it's not going to work. You need to have your thumb there, because the handle is very uneven. But from an ergonomic standpoint, it's still comfortable, as long as you hold it a decent way up, so then that way the point doesn't dig in. It's not very sharp, but it could dig in a bit if you're not careful. Do I recommend you go and buy this? Absolutely. It's definitely one of the most unique ones that we've seen, but it's, in my opinion, not quite as cool as the third and final Fantastic Beasts and the Crimes of Grindelwald one that I'm going to show you in my next review. So, until my next review, though I wouldn't be surprised if anyone's already guessed which one it's going to be, until my next one review, hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. So until then, goodbye, you've been warned, and mischief managed.